It's time for a wedding! We had some great friends getting married, and so it was time to put together the wedding present. They're big movie fans, so you can see the little As You Wish sign. I hope you know what movie that's from. So what I decided to do was do 5 presents in one. So the first thing I did was find 5 boxes that could fit one inside another, and away we go. The first thing I had to do was to make the heart. So wrap up box number 1, and then what I'd done is I had cut out a heart just to give me a little guide, and then I cut some strips of red ribbon. And then I used that guide to help me put together the ribbon. Once I had it figured out, then all I had to do was tape it together on the back side, and I used double-sided tape so that when I was done taping it all together, then all I had to do was flip it over, throw it on the box, and it would be ready to roll. So put the pieces together, lined them up, threw some double-sided tape on the back side, and there we go. And I had my heart all ready to go. The next box that I put the heart in was one just to identify the couple. So I wrapped that box up, and then what I decided to do here was put the couple's initials on the outside of this box. So I started just by laying it out, cut some strips to make their initials, K and A. And then I always like to use an N. I don't know why I do, but I like to use an N to connect the two. So I got that all sorted out, and then it was just a matter of assembling, adding double-sided tape to the back side so that when I put it together on the package, it would stick. So there it is, K and A. So the next step is to put box 2 into box 3, and so I did that, and then got that all wrapped up and ready for the next step. So the next step was to do the wedding calendar. So the wedding was on August 29th, and so I cut out different strips of ribbon to represent the rest of the months. Then, of course, I highlighted their wedding day, the 29th. The way I made the 2 and the 9 was I just cut those. I just made a small strip of white ribbon, and then just used little scissors and cut out the 2 numbers. And then I had a little bigger piece of ribbon to put that on that was red to identify the 29th as their wedding day. So a couple pieces of double-sided tape to put the numbers on, and then another piece to put it on the calendar, and the calendar was all set. Everyone knows that a wedding is a great celebration, so I put box number 4 into box number 5, and then we were off to create the party. So I just made a little cone out of some paper and used some tape to hold that in place on the inside edges there. You see that? And then once I got that in place there, the back end was sticking up a little bit. So I took another piece of double-sided tape just to slide under the bottom end and push that in place with the scissors. Then the next thing I needed to do was add the confetti, because a party is a party when it's got confetti. And I found that if I do one color at a time, that makes it a lot easier to spread it out evenly, and it looks a lot better when I'm all done. The next step is to put the streamers into the cone, and so I just used some tape to do that on the inside of the cone, and then I used the back of my thumbnail to stretch out the ribbon so that the ribbon wouldn't be curly coming right out. I wanted it to go out over the confetti. So I put those different pieces in, different colors in different places. Again, use the back of my thumbnail just to straighten those out a little bit. If you use something like scissors, it's going to curl it, but just something like your thumbnail you can use just to straighten out the ribbon. So I did that, and then once I got that all straightened out, then I decided I wanted the ends to be curled. So I just used my scissors and curled the ends with the scissors. So that'd be kind of fun there. So there's your party. It is time to partay and celebrate the new couple. Have you the wing? That was a really bad impression, but of course you know that's from The Princess Bride, right? And so I decided I wanted to put rings on the outside box. So I started off by putting together a heart to go on the outside of the box, and I did this weaving gold and silver, different thicknesses, different textures of ribbon together. to make the heart. Took a lot of time, double-sided tape, holding things in place, making sure things were straight, getting the weave correct, and all that. But it's all just a labor of love because we love this couple. They're awesome. Then I made 2 rings. The guy's ring I made out of 2 pieces of ribbon going opposite directions. So I made it out of a kind of a thicker white ribbon, and I did the curl the opposite directions to add some strength to that. And then the girl's ring I made out of a thinner piece of ribbon, and then a little silver, just a little silver curl to go on where the diamond would be. And then I taped those 2 in place, putting tape on from behind and then wrapping around so that it would hold those 2 in place. And then it was time to add the lettering that's been there the whole time, As You Wish. And you know, I'm the kind of guy, I normally would have made this out of ribbon, but I spent a lot of time on this package already. So I stole from my wife's collection of lettering and found the letters for As You Wish and taped them in place, which, as you know, As You Wish from The Princess Bride simply means I love you. So this is the Wrap Doc saying, wrap gifts, spread love. It's what the doctor ordered.